in-depth news coverage from across Zambia. Local and national news, business, politics, and sports. This is the Sun FM News, brought to you by ABSA. Your story matters.
The news.
Welcome to the presentation of the news here on Sun FM Radio and TV. President Hakainde Hichilema has underscored the essential partnership between government and the media in driving economic development, job creation, and poverty eradication. Government has urged individuals in the country to refrain from inflammatory and divisive commentary following the death of former President Edgar Chagwa Lungu. The United Nations UN has recognized former President Edgar Lungu's commitment, emphasizing his role in strengthening Zambia's engagement with the UN, his leadership in addressing gender-based violence and child marriage, and his advocacy for gender equality. The COSAFA Men's Under-20 Championship will take place from July 4th to 13th, 2025 as part of the Region 5 Games in Windhoek, Namibia.
The news, 88.5 Sun FM.
President Hakainde Hichilema has emphasized the critical partnership between the government and the media in fostering economic development, creating jobs, and reducing poverty. Speaking at the Bloomberg Africa Business Media Investors 2025 conference in Livingston, President Hichilema highlighted the media's essential role not only in informing the public, but also in shaping investment decisions that can transform African economies. He identified youth unemployment as one of the most pressing challenges facing Zambia and the continent, warning that if left unresolved, it could become a seed for social and political instability. The president acknowledged Zambia's progress in areas such as debt restructuring, but stressed that the next urgent priority. Hichilema further described the media as a weapon in the fight against poverty, underscoring its power to shape perceptions, attract investments, convened regional leaders, investors, entrepreneurs, and media professionals to explore how media and business can collaborate to unlock Africa's economic potential. The president's speech was delivered on. Government has urged individuals in the country to refrain from inflammatory and divisive commentary following the death of former President Edgar Chagwa Lungu. Minister of Home Affairs and Internal Security Jack Mwimbo called on Zambians to show support and respect for the bereaved family and to uphold the values of peace, dignity, and unity as the nation awaits the arrival of Mr. Lungu's remains from South Africa.
Pertaining to the funeral of our former president.
Meanwhile, the United Nations UN system in Zambia has expressed deep regret. Coordinator in Zambia, Beatrice Mutali, acknowledged President Lungu's dedication to his country, highlighting his contributions to Zambia's strong participation in the UN, his leadership in combating gender-based violence and child marriage, and his efforts to promote gender equality. His legacy includes representation in key decision-making positions. The UN extended heartfelt condolences to the Lungu family, government, and the people of Zambia during this time of national. Government has successfully resolved multiple legal disputes with mining companies, paving the way for fresh investment and refocusing efforts on operational advancements. Rather, he confirmed ongoing negotiations to secure shareholding in new projects, but stressed that efficiency and increased production are more critical than mere ownership. And Dr. Msokotwani outlined plans to capture greater value along the copper value chain, stating that the initiatives will enable the country to benefit not only from raw copper exports, but also from
was comfort in the past because we knew somebody else was going to pay. This time there's no comfort. We have to make those tough choices and move on. This is why it's important to get the economy to grow, because this is how we're going to generate more taxes for ourselves and become supporting is on the tariffs because this is obviously going to
Secretary for Investment and Industrialization, Mr. Krisuva Hijekumba, through a speech read by Technical Regulations Director Brian Monga, said that the initiative is a key response to the persistent challenges faced by SMEs, including limited financing, high compliance costs, and restricted access to competitive markets.
Small and medium enterprises in Zambia are a significant engine of economic growth and are crucial for job creation, wealth generation, and supporting vulnerable segments of the workforce, particularly women and youth.
The certified local supply scheme administers standards. In this case, accreditation ensures that products made by local suppliers meet rigorous benchmarks for quality. Thomas Mwale reporting for Sun FM TV News in Lusaka.
Opposition party Citizens First has expressed confidence that its candidate Wiseman Imvola will secure victory in the upcoming Lumezi by-elections. Speaking to journalists, the contender citing its effective campaign strategies and grassroots support. Mr. Chongo argued that other political parties have failed to select candidates from Lumezi district. He highlighted CF's strategic approach in fielding a candidate from the Valley area, which he believes plays a decisive role in influencing the election outcome. He further stated that Citizens First has presented concrete solutions.
Going to have that, and then this is where Dollar Energy again. I've given Dollar Energy about 100 hectares to construct a 200 megawatt solar plant.
Copperbelt Province Minister Elisha Matambo commended the chief for allocating land to Dollar Energy, stating that the initiative will contribute to alleviating power shortages in the country. Mr. Matambo further urged the traditional leader to maintain communication with his office to ensure coordinated efforts and
is making waves in the mining industry with a groundbreaking approach to copper flotation that prioritizes sustainability like never before, with its modern engineering technique into the core of its operations. The mining giant has unleashed a cutting-edge flotation system that slashes water usage and redefines what sustainable copper production looks like by ensuring all processes do. Manager Derek McGregory. The mine has boldly revolutionized its operations by adopting advanced flotation processes that drastically cut water usage while mitigating environmental risks.
Fiber optic cable. We'll be running 26 kilometers, many things, but the main thing that matters is in case there's movement.
He stressed that the flotation technology